Hey YouTube, coming at you with the Scroll Tup team from Castro here, who wrote in the write-up, I really appreciate the channel. I'm newer to GBL in the grand scheme of things, but I've been playing for almost a year now, and your teaching style has helped me a lot. I expect to see a ton of more Peko in this cup. I tried to counter it with Guzzlord and Gastrodon. Didn't see as much as I expected, but I like the synergy between the two, so I stuck with them. Feel free to be harsh. I feel like I know what to do most of the time, but I just don't do it. Okay, so yeah, I think you've guess yeah, it makes sense. Like those two will deal with more Peko. At the same times, like you got like you have to, again, toxapex is your third to deal with your fairy weakness on Guzzlord. So I like that. You got like yeah, cover for your grass, cover for your fighter. So the team itself is actually pretty well rounded. So let's take a look at it in action here to see how it plays out here. So Guzzlord into Mandibuzz. This is a pretty good matchup. You just play this out. With Aerial Ace, it'll be a little more neutral. It is Aerial Ace, so... Sorry, not Aerial Ace. Air Slash. It's a little more neutral, but you actually have Dragon Claw, which, if you had Brutal Swing, this would actually be even worse matchup, like a more neutral matchup. But with Dragon Claw, this makes it a good position, and they decide to give up Switch into their Gastrodon. So going to chip here. You might want to, like, say, Mirror. Yeah, I kind of like this mirror, chipping and then mirroring. You could try to go for the body slam. Even if they land an earth power, it won't take you out. So going for the body slam here. I don't know if it takes out. It's such a bad move. Yeah, 1 HP left, so that you have to do one more slap, which is okay. Get a little more energy here. Mandibuzz might come back in and just try to farm down with Air Slash and come out with a bunch of energy, because they can take these non-stab body slams with ease. So I wouldn't be surprised if they try and just absolutely farm down and come out with 100 energy to start throwing at your Guzzlord here. And if you come Guzzlord, you will need to make a decision of how you want to play this out. Because a couple of them are, yeah, so you decide to shield here. Because a couple of them will basically take you out here. And they have a lot, and it is more Peko in the back. So now we need to play this out, but oh, we're behind on energy here. Not energy, sorry, we're behind on shields here. Which I know electrics are resisted. This is going to hurt. So shielding the Aura Wheel. Trying to just grab the second shield, or... Guzzlord's so damn big, it makes it actually like really tough to see. But getting a second one off here. I'm going to try and catch her. You're just going to take the move. Now you got to hope you take this down with Poison Jabs before it takes you out with the... Because Electric Aura Wheel is going to take you out here. So you need to take this down before it takes you out. And they reset on Mandibuzz. Interesting. I guess they were worried that they're going to be taken down. If that's the case, just throw the move ASAP because... Okay. Because I was going to say, if they had a move, they were going to take you out anyways. If they're not going to get to a move, that's one thing. If they're going to get to a move, they definitely should have stayed a 2 times boosted Aura Wheel would have just one-shot you. But resetting here, okay, yeah, so they're not going to get to the move, so that makes sense. So yeah, just take that out there. Mantine. I've played a couple of these matchups now, and Mantine seems to be around a lot. It's a kind of sneaky pick. So again, this is like an evenish matchup, so this is one that I would play out as well. Going for the Dragon Claw. Maybe Dragon Claw is better in this matchup, like for this Pokemon. And again with the Gastrodon, the amount of Gastrodon safe swaps is so high. Deciding not to throw a move here. The only thing I don't like about this is now they're going to get to an Earth Power, so yes, you're going to have to shield it up. Okay. Because your Body Slam's not going to take them out from this range. So if you chipped with Dragon Claw, it would have been an easy takeout here. And now I don't like burning a second shield either. And this is why you should have chipped or thrown the Earth Power earlier. Because this isn't even going to take out. So now they've done what they needed to do. They grabbed 2 shields from you. And out comes a Shiftry. So now the Shiftry is just going to get a head on energy. Everything's resisted, but it's still going to hurt because it's a Shiftry. And this thing just absolutely smacks here. So they come in Mantine. 2 shield advantage is going to be tough. Honestly, it's going to be tough to overcome. You should be coming in Toxapex, yeah, but this thing had a lot of energy coming out too. So it's going to get to at least, I think it'll throw 2 air laces before you finally throw a brine here. I'd just be trying to farm down. What is happening on both your ends? Why are they have so much energy. What are they doing? And why are they why are they shielding this? What is happening there? So making the catch on the Gastrodon, trying to save the Toxapex. And that was like not an undercharge. I guess they just forgot to, oh, they're trying to get more farm here. Okay. That was a I was like, what are they doing? That was a purpose undercharge to try to get more farm here. Do they have a shield? Didn't they just burn their last shield? I was going to say brine resisted. I know it's a shift you, but that's not enough to take out here. Do get the farm down though, and we'll win. They played so weird there. Okay, Gastrodon lead. Lots of Gastrodons in this meta. Okay, so going to just play out this matchup. Having Dragon Claw. This will chip. You need to make a decision on the potential Earth Power coming up in a couple here. So actually one more, yeah, because it's 5-6. So this could be an Earth Power. Opting to shield. It is a Body Slam bait, which is unfortunate. I would throw, or else they're going to get to a move here. Yeah, you got to know that you got to throw, because they're going to get to an Earth Power here and take you out with energy. Yeah, that's a mistake. You need to throw, or no. Yeah, you need to throw and grab a shield. And now it's a Guzzlord, up a shield. And this thing's going to start spamming you. It looks so weird, white. And going to opt to shield the Dragon Claw and bait. You're both 3-turn fast moves, so the fast move timing doesn't matter too much here. Do grab one shield, so that's nice. Maybe try and catch. Yeah, I like that catch, actually. Banking that energy and catching on Toxapex. And it is a Tentacruel in the back, so kind of mirror-ish matchup here. They're going to go Scald. They're going to go Acid Spray to try and make these. They're going to go Acid Spray to try and make these Poison Jabs add up more, which I don't even know what the right play is, honestly. So here comes the Sludge Wave. Obviously resisted. Scald finally lands. Are you going to try and snipe? You got to throw a move. A little bit of energy is nice. This will be close, but Guzzlord with a shield is going to be pretty tough. If they know it's a Body Slam, they may let it go, but they don't. But they still may try and farm down and come out with energy here to throw at your Toxapex, which just dumped, and they're going to take you out here. So I think you lost it at the beginning. Not grabbing that shield and going down with a bunch of energy. Oh, you actually had to move too. And that. Don't do that. But I think you lost it at the beginning, giving up 2 shields and not grabbing one of theirs. No, not giving up the shield. You lost switch and shield. Yeah, so you should have grabbed a shield advantage. You should have grabbed at least one shield back there. This time, shielding up the Earth Power properly. Gonna throw the Dragon Claw before they get to the Body Slam, not wanting to take a Body Slam unnecessarily here. They do shield. Getting to another... Does Gastrodon really beat Guzzlord in CMP? I know Guzzlord's pretty defensive, but I just thought Dragon would beat a Gastrodon, but maybe not. Toxapex comes in, so we will chip with Dragon Claw. Try and chip as much, and then we can align on our own Gastrodon there. So this is a good chip. Take him down to the yellow. And coming in Gastrodon. Brine will probably not do much. So there's your first Brine. Out comes a Chestnut. So Poison Jab super effective. Frenzies are still neutral. And this is a Chestnut, so this is still going to hurt a decent amount. Maybe need, I would say, it's going to be close whether they need a third one or they can just Vine Whip down. Because a second Frenzy won't take out. I think they can maybe Vine Whip you down, though. And if they do, they're going to then one-shot your... Oh, yeah. They're going to definitely take Vine Whip. Like, so what they just did there was they over-farmed. So when I said 2 and Vine Whip you down, they basically Vine Whipped you down before and then got to basically back-to-back moves here to take you out. So that's actually a smarter way. It's the over-farm there. Okay, weak to fighter here. So going Gastrodon met with a Mantine, and I guess that's why this Pokemon's showing up a bit more, because Gastrodon seems to be freaking everywhere. And Mantine's a good neutral matchup without being weak to Dart, without being weak to Fairy like Mandibuzz is. So this is a tough matchup here. We can only spam the body slams, which is not going to do a ton of damage overall, but it's the best way we can do. So as I say, I don't know. Part of me thinks that you like wanted to get it off, and then part of me thinks that you wanted to just get extra farm here. I don't know about showing my last Pokemon here, because you know Guzzlord has a bad matchup against Annihilape. So why are you showing your last Pokemon and taking a huge amount of chip when they can just all this damage, all this is just going to go on their other Pokemon? Yeah, they're Morpeko. They're going to sacrifice Morpeko because their win con is just Annihilape. Okay. They decide to shield for some reason. I thought they would like go and just try and sweep with Annihilape here. So here comes a Rage Fist, going to boost their attack. This will likely... No, they burned a shield. This is why I thought they would just try and 2-shield this thing. What are they doing? So they're going to let that go. Because Poison Jab's resisted on this thing. Why did they... So the Rage Fist does land. Why are you saving 2 shields here? This isn't going to work. Okay, no. Don't save 2 shields. Not smart. Okay. So this thing does have superpower, but Vine Whips are resisted. Now, do they go straight superpower? They're just going to go straight frenzy. I think that's a frenzy, or no, it could be superpower. Okay. So that is a superpower. Spirit Tomb, you know, you had a pretty good matchup there. I feel like they're going to be weak in the back to Gastrodon. I would have kept this alive, especially with Body Slam resisted, and I don't like this coming here. Honestly, I think you stay with Guzzlord with the okay, yeah, let me stop this here because this is completely misplayed in my opinion. You do take switch, but there's the Chestnut. Getting the toxapex on it now. You know, it may work in the ending. This frenzy's gonna hurt. And is Morpeko in the back, so this is good there. See, I knew they had Morpeko in the back. It's just a balanced team. You can see that from a mile away. They decide to like, what's with... Do you guys get joy out of keeping your shields? You're going to reverse Marie Kondo this. You want to keep all your shields instead of using them and getting rid of them. The Aura Wheel lands, but it is resisted. Chestnut comes in. Chestnut's going to have to shield up everything. Vine Whip down versus Dragon Tails. It's going to be very tough here. Yeah, so they're going to have to dump energy, and then you just won't with Toxapex. Well, that was weird. That was weird all around here. I still don't like how you played it, but they just played it much, much worse. Okay, what's that? Sableye? Holy smokes, it looks so small over there. Okay, Sableye. Now, Sableye does have Dazzling Gleam now. So, Claws resisted, fantastic. Dazzling Gleam, double super effective. Let's see if they bait here. They do not bait, they just go straight Dazzling Gleam. They may let go, assuming that it's just Brutal Swing. Nope, they do shield. I think they're going to outpace you here. 12. No, so they'll just be short to outpace you. I'm going to try and snipe or catch. Try to catch a Dazzling Gleam. Yeah, that would be resisted. So, and you do catch a Dazzling Gleam, so a nice heads up catch. Mandibuzz is their best answer for Toxapex, so not even getting hit with a Gastrodon or anything. Just what is generally just an evenish matchup here. First Air Lace goes through. That's fine. Air Lace is not a great move. Here comes the Sludge Wave. This will do good chip. Man, Mandibuzz is tanky. Okay. These Air Slashes obviously doing more damage than a Snarl would. So this combo will start adding up here, but you should get to another Sludge Wave here. And good timing on that one too, so. If it doesn't take out, it's going to be like deep red. Yeah, 1 HP, so Poison Jab down. Out comes a Shift Tree. A Razor Leaf Shift Tree at that. You should have chipped with Brine. Always chip with Brine if you can. Or any move. Like if you're only going to get to one move, chip it with, even if it's 3 times resisted. Just chip it. So shielding up a move, farming down. Oh yeah, Sableye has nothing left. Gallade. If it's a Charmer, you might going to get out. Yep, so good heads up that... Oh. Hey, we just showcased this the other day. Charm Meow, Charm Gallade, which is going to make this very tricky for you. But you might want to shield. What are you doing? Why are you letting this go? Why are you letting this go? Why are you not fighting for Switch here? Oh, you should have fought for Switch so hard and took the Gallade on with this. Because now you have a bad alignment. Oh. Okay. When you're that punished on the front, a Charmer doing double super effective on you, and you have a chance to flip Switch, which you did, you flip Switch. I do not know why you didn't fight for Switch there. It was such an easy flip. So they're just going to shield. Because now the Charms were resisted, but they're still going to chip you. This will grab a shield. They're still going to Charm chip you and now have more health on their toxapex. So resisted or not, again, these Charms are still adding up on you. Now they're going to grab a second shield from you because this is going to do more damage than the toxapex will. So you have a ton of energy, but you're down shield, so they just match. Now, here comes their move. Yeah, you lost it when you didn't fight for Switch there. This game's over. Go. I was supposed to say, I can't even remember. I've done like 5,000 videos. So coming into the Charmer here with your toxapex, which is great. And they're only going to have like water moves or fairy moves. So this is definitely one that you can just ramp up on. I mentioned in a video like the steps in a mid game there. And the first thing was like, can I flip Switch? And if the answer is yes, then you flip Switch. So you already just did not get step 1 right. Gastrodon. So just gonna hit it with some brines here. 1 for sure. Going into a mirror match, just not wanting to give them the farm down. Yeah, because a farm down would hurt because they'll just come out with like an earth power and then really put pressure on your Pokemon. Shielding up a potential earth power, and it is just a body slam. And they make a catch on their Meow. Let's see if it's a Charmer or a Razor Leafer, or it looks like a Charmer. So they decide to shield that one up. Again, non-stab Charm, and it's a slow charger too. So I don't like this. But again, people know, if you watch this channel for a while, you know I hate just slow, fast move damage moves. And one that's non-stab does not give me joy. So Flower Trick does boost their attack, but it's resisted. Nice snipe. But now you'll just Dragon Tail down. Instant swap, yeah. Dragon Tail down, come out with some energy, and throw the energy to take them out here. So throw the energy blind. Yeah, this game's over. Last one. Guzzlord into Gallade. Again, it may be a Charmer, so we'll see after the first move. It is not. Oh, you got... Oh, no, and they're going to have Leaf Blade. It is a Psycho Cut. And you freaked out, even though it said resisted. And now here comes a Leaf Blade. Here comes a second Leaf Blade. You have to double shield here. Yeah, you gotta check. Especially, and now comes in a Zoom Roll, which is just going to take the damage. Oh, this game's over. You're screwed. You are screwed. They shield up an Earth Power too. I mean, you have a lot of energy, and you did grab both. No, they grabbed shields on you. I mean, you did take the Gallade down to a decent amount, is what I was trying to say there. Player off lands. Here comes a Body Slam. I assume they'll just one shield whatever's in the back. It'd be kind of weird to shield up the Zoom Roll here. Okay, whatever. I still don't think that's the right play. In comes the Toxapex. Getting farmed down is dumb. Why would you not one shield Morpeko? Oh my goodness. Why would you not take a shield advantage on the glassiest Pokemon that needs shields? I can't with you people. Not you. That was your opponent. A couple of opponents there. Very, very questionable plays. Um, anyways, thanks for the submission. The team, I think the team itself makes sense. Seems balanced. It seems like there's a lot of Gastrodons. Which makes sense why there's a lot of other. That's why I said I think Chestnut's gonna be a core breaker. I said it in my top teams video. I think Chestnut's gonna be a core breaker, and Chestnut with the superpower for the Guzzlord, the grass for you, and even yes, you're taking super effective from the poison jabs, but as we saw, 2 frenzies plus those vine whips take out toxapex. So I think I'm gonna try whenever I do another team, I'm gonna try using Chestnut because I think it's a good core breaker. But thanks for the submission. Yeah, so we'll combo maybe this in Ultra League for the rest of the week, and then we'll do a bunch of these next week. So that is it. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.